Hi guys, I'm in the car doing this vlog. I've parked at my son Bodhi's preschool. He doesn't get out for another 20 minutes, so Forrest and I are in here. He's in the back seat over there. He's asleep. So I thought I would use this time to do my vlog. 8 weeks postpartum. Oh my goodness, it's gone so fast. Last night Mark and I were looking back on videos that we took of Forrest when he was just a week old, and we were both so emotional. Also, Mark filmed so many videos during the labor, which I just had no idea that he filmed, and so we were looking over those too, and I still am in disbelief how fast that went, and that it was 2 months ago now. It's crazy to me. It really, it's funny, it feels like he's been here forever. It really does. It feels like I've always had 2 kids, but he's only 8 weeks old, and the idea of like birth and, you know, birthing, it feels that happened so long ago for me, even though it was only a couple of months ago. I'm getting very excited because lots of my friends are pregnant, and guys, I've been wanting to get pregnant again. Oh my goodness. I'm obviously gonna wait, but I love it. I love every moment of it, and I really enjoy being pregnant, and I love the birthing process, and then just having my little guy here, and just how much you fall in love with them, and he's added so much joy to our lives that I want so many kids. I really want a big family, and this week I've been talking to Mark about when should we try again, but we definitely want to wait till at least his first birthday to start toying with the idea of conceiving again. And he's still so little, and it's amazing to see how much stronger he's gotten, and he loves doing tummy time. He really enjoys it. He does it on my stomach, but he also does it on the bed, and really lifts his head up and looks around, and he's connecting in so much more, and I can see when he's in someone else's arms that he locks eyes with me, and he knows I'm his mama, and he always wants to come to me, and it's just so sweet. He also likes being held in a certain way, which is in the crook of this arm, and he likes facing out, so I put his head kind of right in the crook there, and just kind of hold him with his butt in my hand, and that's his favorite position. If he's ever upset and he's in someone else's arms, I'm like, oh, just put him in the crook of your arm and face him out, and he's happy. That's his thing that he likes. And it's funny because they're all so different. I know Bodhi liked being patted up over the shoulder, and this guy really just loves that position, and he's so laughy and smiley, and in the mornings me, Bodhi and him hang out in the bed together, and Bodhi and I make him laugh, and it's just so precious to see his little personality. He seems very calm to me, but he's just this magical little forest baby, and I think he really suits his name. It's amazing, and it's so funny to think he wasn't a part of our family months ago, because it really does feel like he's been here forever. This week I have had the kids on my own again because Mark is still working, and on Saturday, the day after I posted the 7-week one, I just had this feeling of I want to take the kids on an adventure, because it was just me with them, and I was like, I know, I'm going to take the 3 boys to Universal Studios. And my mum, who sleeps actually a lot during the day, she is on certain medication that makes her sleepy, so she has been having these, what she calls nanny naps, for a few hours at different points during the day, and she's just, you know, she's a chiller. She likes to relax. I was like, Mum, you're coming with me, we're going to Universal Studios, you can wait with the baby and Bodhi when I take Isaac on the rides. And I really wanted to find something for Isaac and I to do together that would be fun. And usually when I go to any of these like Universal Studios or these theme parks, including Disneyland, I always seem to be pregnant for some reason. so I can never ride the rides. So I thought, we're gonna go, I'm gonna ride the rides with Izzy, take Bodhi to the ones that he can go on, which there weren't many that Bodhi could go on, but he just enjoyed doing the sideshows and playing the games and winning toys, and that was really fun for him. You know, we have the new upper baby stroller, so I was like, all right, we'll connect everyone in and we'll make it happen. We're gonna do this. So we went, and it was way more of a balance than I thought, and every 5 minutes I'd be counting the kids. I was like, 1, 2, 3, okay, we have everyone. We move on to the next thing. And then my mum, you know, she's amazing for so many things, but in terms of settling the baby when he's crying, that's harder for her. So I was like, all right, Izzy and I will go on rides when Forrest is asleep, and Bodhi was asleep too, so I had them both clicked into the stroller, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna take Izzy on a couple of rides. So I took him on a few rides, and then I got back and Bodhi had woken up. So I had come back and my poor mum was standing there. Forrest was crying, Bodhi was crying, and I was like, all right, that's it, we're going to get ice cream. So we went, we grabbed ice cream, and we all hung out together, and it was just such a balancing act. I mean, truly making sure everyone's needs were met, and that Isaac was having fun, because he's a lot older than Bodhi, so he's not going to have fun just playing at the playground in Universal Studios. So we were kind of going from you know, the Harry Potter land where Isaac and I can go on rides, to the dinosaur area where Bodhi could play, and then we'd go to Shrek 4D because Bodhi could do that and Forrest was asleep, and it was just constantly juggling all of them. And it was really cool because I felt like a single mum with 3 boys tackling something big, because Mark wasn't there, and usually he's there and he can have one of them. And my mum was wonderful to stay with the boys, but you know, I was definitely the one in charge, moving us from place to place, like coming up with a plan surrounding nap time and eating times, and I loved it. It was really cool, and I actually let the boys have a sugar treat. I mean, we had the ice cream, but then I let them go to the store, It's Sugar, and get a bag of lollies that they're allowed to eat over the next month, because they don't usually have sugar, so they get to have 1 piece a day. So today Bodhi had one tiny Skittle and he gets really excited about his 1 piece of sugar, but it was really sweet, and we all had a fun adventure together, and Mark was really excited that I had decided to take them out, and so that was a really fun kind of mum activity that I did. And then this blog entry I decided to just do like a day in the life of. So right now I'm at the pickup, which I write about. So I pick up Bodhi, and then we go home and we have a nap, and then today's activity, I think we're going to go in the pool. So I'm going to take Forrest in the pool for the first time today, and take Bodhi, and Izzy's away right now, he's in Costa Rica with his mum. So we just have the 2 of them this week, and it's been a lot of setting up for Bodhi's party. So going to Party World, picking up a bunch of stuff, organising the cake, going over the guest list, cleaning up the house, figuring out what the different zones are in the house. We're going to have a bubble zone for bubbles, because Bodhi's obsessed with bubbles, and then there's going to be an art zone where the kids get to make treasure maps because it's pirate themed. And then downstairs, the pool we've turned into, you know, like the pirate pool. We've got blow up pirate gear, and then we have this little indoor play structure area, which is actually a pirate theme already. So we're gonna make that more of a pirate theme. I gotta pick up the birthday cake and get all the food, and there's a lot going on. But it's really fun. It's really fun. And then we leave for Australia on Sunday night. So in a few days we're going to Australia, picking up the tribe, traveling again, heading down there, and I'm excited because Bodhi's going to start his preschool in Adelaide. He's only going to go for a week there, but it'd be nice because it's the beginning of the term. He'll get to meet all his friends and his teachers, and so I'm excited about that. But it's been a great week. It's been a relaxed week. Forrest is doing so well. Last night he gave us an almost 8-hour stretch of sleep, which was phenomenal, and we're really enjoying the snooze still. and it's just nice. We've fallen into this organic routine, and it's really helpful. And you know, Mark is really a part of the nighttime parenting too, which I think is important. And he does the burping and puts him back down to sleep so that I can fall back to sleep as soon as I've breastfed him, which is amazing. So we're getting about the same amount of sleep, him and I, and it hasn't been hard. It's been a really nice period of time for us, and I think it's because we have such good communication that we can really check in with each other and figure out how he's feeling, how I'm feeling, and I've just loved having all this special time with my kiddos. It's been really lovely. So that's it for now, and enjoy this week, and I will update you next week, which will be crazy because that'll be all about kind of travel and being in Australia and Bodhi's first week, and you know how the jet lag is for our family, especially Forrest. So I'm sure that'll be an interesting update. All right, guys. Mwah. Sending love. Drinking my green juice. I'm about to pick up my little man. All right. Bye, guys. See you next week.